You're listening to the Zebra Podcast Network, your school, your voice.
Have you ever made a choice that seemed small at the time but ended up shaping the course of your entire life? On this episode of Peer to Peer, we're talking about the choices that defined us and imagining the different paths our lives could have taken. Hi, everybody. My name is Ashley, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 3 of the Peer to Peer podcast. I'm here with my co-Alvan.
Hello, I'm Alvan. I'm also a peer leader. For the school, I've been a 3-year wrestler, and yeah.
Today, we are going to talk about the choices that could have changed us. So, Alvan, do you have any personal stories that you want to share about different choices impacted you?
I came into the high school thinking I was going to get into a lot of problems because I was a troubled kid in 8th grade. I just changed some of my surroundings.
Like friends?
Yeah, you could say friends, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just backed off just on my own a little bit.
Right.
And I also got into sports that I've never thought I'd play, like basketball and volleyball. It helped me communicate way better. I met some great friends over those years.
Like me, honestly.
No.
I was the best friend that he made,
No.
senior year. Yes.
What about you?
For me, I think, I don't know. I feel like I've really changed over the course of 4 years. I think you could really see that change junior year. I really have believed in myself more than I thought I could. I've gotten involved a lot more. This year, I've actually started wrestling, right?
Yes, so happy.
Yes, it's really difficult, but I feel like it's something I would have never thought I would do since I'm really bad at sports. And I did cry the first day of the season, which was horrible. But I feel like that adds to my character and development.
Yeah.
How can the small choices that we did, basically, like you joining a sport and me I would say my personal development would be me having a job. And what if you didn't end up doing those choices?
Because I feel like sports helped me talk to people, get to learn other people's perspectives, you know what I'm talking about. And if I didn't get to know those people, certain people's, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
Right.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing. I think people have a really, the people you meet along the way, I think not only have an impact on you, but say a lot about the person you are today.
Yeah, of course.
As well. So the first thing I want to, kind of talk about is really, I know you already mentioned a story, but can you think about anything else, especially your experiences in high school? What are choices that maybe impacted you? Because I know this market period, you've been you have set a goal for yourself to get honor roll, and then I know this market period your goal is to get straight A's, right?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think that was your goal freshman year.
No, it wasn't.
Right?
Coming into freshman year, I was just worried about just fitting in. But again, when you go through those things and time passes on, you'll realize this is real life. This is your future you're working for.
When was that turning point for you?
Sophomore year.
Sophomore year. Yeah. Is there something that specifically happened?
My work ethic. I would freshman year.
Was there somebody who woke you up or?
No, I had to do it myself.
How? How? Because that doesn't happen naturally usually.
I know, a lot.
You usually have somebody you're doing bad.
I know. I don't know. It was just one day. I can't tell you when, but I could say nobody really helped me or anything. I just had to do it by myself.
Right.
Yeah, I had to take things into my own hands.
Did you set the same goals that you did senior year honor roll? Or was that?
Well, for sophomore?
Yeah. Not really.
No. It was
so what changes did you make sophomore year?
Changes would be actually paying attention in class, not sleeping. Coming in early.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I would say for me, honestly, I would say I wasn't really surrounded with the best people in 8th grade. So coming into freshman year, I kind of had that realization that maybe I shouldn't be surrounded by those people.
Yeah.
Then come freshman year, I wish I would have gotten more involved, but I didn't. I didn't get involved. It's actually what I wrote my personal statement of I had such low expectations for myself just to get by, so my mom wouldn't get mad at me. But then I think I had the realization once I had my job. I think my job really build my character development and my maturity. I really saw the potential I had to be better. And I think really the same thing for me sophomore year was really where I changed and saw, my future, like the things I'm doing now impact my future. And I started getting more involved with the National Honor Society, for example, Future Business Leaders of America, and other things. I never joined a sport because that's just not for me. But I really spent my time doing, work and other extracurriculars.
Did you have anyone to help you with that?
I mean, I had motivations, I guess, like
From?
my mom. I guess she's always there. She's always pushing me.
Yeah.
But really, I think the same thing happened to me. You just figure it out. Like, you got to do better. You got to be better,
Yes.
if you want to be someone in this world, especially, and you want to make it out. Do you know about the butterfly effect?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
But there's like different like definitions. I don't know which one's which.
Well, in simple terms from the research that I have, is basically small changes leading to bigger outcomes. So it's like a chain reaction, basically. So affecting other areas of life and even the people around us. So how one choice can just affect everything.
Yeah.
Right? Is there like one choice for you? Like it could be out of high school, like just in general, like one choice that just affected everything.
I think it's the same thing for me. It's gonna be like wrestling for me.
Wrestling?
Yeah, because I'm like, if you told me my freshman year I was gonna do wrestling, I would have like.
Do you think wrestling how do I say this, like created like that changing point in life for you?
Yeah, it's like where you take it serious.
You take it serious.
Yeah.
You take academics more serious. Is that when you
most
start
definitely
taking everything serious? Yo, those coaches are crazy. Like they actually,
Yes.
I think they actually care for you. Like
They do.
yeah, so they're like that support system. Like they want you to be better, and I think that's a really big motivator for you and why you strive to be better in this world.
Yeah.
Right.
And for you?
I think it would have to be like procrastination for me. This even till today, like you do an assignment late and like I don't know, it's just like bad. Sorry, it's probably pretty bad, but like it happens all the time. Especially freshman year, I used to always do my assignments late. Like I was like it could be the last day of the marking period, and I would always hand in my assignments.
Well, at least you'll do it. I wouldn't.
But like that's how you build the bad habits. Like that's not gonna slide in college. So I think it's better to get out of those habits.
Shout out Juba.
Like literally, like one bad thing that you do, it just becomes over and over and over again, and then you're just clicked in the end. Like, right? All right. Okay, let's make it not just about us. Like in general, like in high school, like I see a lot in the hallways, like kids like skipping, getting bad grades, and we can literally connect this back to peer. Because I think in peer leader, we're trying to like stop those bad habits happening. Stop the negative effects of the butterfly effect. And I see that all the time. Like, there's always kids in the A pod. They switch from C pod to A pod.
And again, I feel like that's just like, let's say freshmen coming in, they see other people do it. Again,
right.
When I was a freshman, I was trying to fit in.
Right.
Imagine freshmen coming in, seeing that happening.
And
like,
it's a whole
they
group.
Must be cool.
It's a whole group.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I think that's where peer pressure comes in. Like, it'll be like, oh, you're not doing this. Like, yada, yada, yada.
Oh, y'all not going to class?
Yeah. Like, and then you're just like, oh, yeah, you're right. Like, and you don't want to not fit in either because, and I think those choices really lead to what you do out of high school. Like, what if those kids weren't in the halls? What if they were actually in class? Actually did their work? Maybe they would have a different outcome. And I don't know why that happens. Like, what's another thing? Skipping class. Like, same thing. I think it's the same thing as, being in the halls. Also another thing. And that's, like, what leads to negative effects. And that's what leads to habits. And then, like, let's say joining a new club. Like, you did wrestling. You got new friends. Like, you strive to be better. So that one choice of you doing wrestling really changed the course of, the rest of your academic career. Yeah. And especially, like, joining a club. You got more involved. Going to that one event. Maybe you made a new friend. So I think it's important for us to think about how, the small choices really impact your whole life.
And also, like, you can also see when things are going good and bad.
Exactly. And I think you just know, like, in your heart, like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, like, but I still do it.
You can see, like, the path it's taking you to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good. Like, but you got to have that, motivation. You got to have that say and be like, actually, I'm not going to do this. Actually, I am going to come to school on time. Right. I kind of want to talk about what are some examples of choices that seem bad, but actually taught you lessons in the future. Like, because I know you said, like, in the beginning, like, maybe you weren't doing so good. Did that teach you anything?
Honestly, when I was doing bad, I knew I was doing bad. I knew it wasn't.
So you're one of those kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, like
Why didn't
also
you
like I
stop?
was really big on fitting in.
Really?
Like yeah,
Like you really wanted to fit in?
yeah. Like
Was it the peer pressure?
it would just be like, okay, if I'm not with them, who's there?
Right.
Yeah,
Mm,
loneliness right there.
right.
But also again, there's just there to like
Right.
they say keep company.
Right. But I think the people who you hang out with say a lot about you. I think that's actually like scientific thing. I think that you're like actually like the person who you hang out with. Would you say that? Say that's true
Yeah,
for you?
yeah.
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 In a good way or bad way?
Good one, definitely.
Good way?
You?
Huh?
You? Good one?
No.
No.
I'm just kidding. I think so, yeah.
So when you were in like freshmen, like what was the bad thing? Like what were you going through that was bad?
Like for me, I think your definition of bad, well, what happened to you
Oh,
was
'cause
bad,
me-
and then what happened to me was bad.
Like
Like-
because of my friends in 8th grade,
Mm-hmm.
I got into a fight, and like that was
Speak about that then.
do I?
Wait, and then like talk about like how that experience. Did you ever do it again?
No,
Why?
nobody. Like I just got out of that. Like I wasn't, trying to act tough no more.
Why? Because you saw the repercussions that
and
happened.
it wasn't really me because I'm not a bad person.
Nah, he is.
No, I'm not.
Nah, he is.
No, I'm not. About like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had some people I was following. I ended up getting suspended for the first time, and 5 years forward, I've never gone suspended. So you can see,
Really?
like, it was just like
Yeah.
because you
Were
went.
the people around you also getting into fights and doing the
Yeah.
same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still do.
So it's true, guys. The people you hang out with say a lot about you,
Yes, sir.
right? And do you still hang out with those same people or not anymore?
No,
No.
I barely see them.
Yeah. That's how you break out. And look at Alvan. He's doing great now. He's in peer leader.
Peer leader.
No, he's I think
Wrestling
you're
captain.
striving, yeah, to be wrestling
Come on.
captain,
Yes,
right? All right.
everything's going perfect.
Yeah. I wanted to provide a little bit of research that I did about, choices and what goes into making choices. So from Toronto University worldwide show that human brain doesn't make decisions purely on logic. So there has to be some emotional emotions to go into
Yeah.
the choices that you're making.
Okay.
And also that decisions are influenced by emotions, obviously, past experiences, and cognitive biases. So basically, so I'm going to use you as an example again. So, you got into a fight once, right?
Yeah.
You never did it again.
No.
So from what happened in the past led you to not doing it again. See what I mean? Like,
Yeah, okay. I see what
so you learn from past experiences. And, that another thing is that this means that many of our decisions are automatic or influenced by context are not always rational. Do you know what I mean by that?
Explain.
It's like decisions are automatic.
Decisions are automatic.
So like basically you're put in a decision and then you just feel like you have to choose right away.
Yeah.
Like I feel like our mind are just always racing. And if you had to make a decision, you just, even though you can take your time, we always choose to go fast.
That day I got in a fight, I thought about the consequences. And it was just
Before or after?
Before.
Before?
We were already heading to the spot.
So you're it's too late now.
Yeah. It was just on the spot. I was I didn't care.
Right. And I think we see that in a lot of our peer activities that we just I think because our peer activities really test us on changing the choices or the way we are to be better in the future or have a better understanding of ourselves. And I think one of the things he mentioned in one of the activities is that we're always going fast. I think in the crab walk, we had the time of the world. We had 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
But we just wanted it to get done quickly.
I mean, we did though.
I know we did. We actually.
But that's
did.
not going to be the case for everyone.
I know it's not going to be a case for everyone. And when you have a big decision to make, are you going to think rationally, or you're going to think emotionally, or are you just going to go for it?
Both.
Might go for both. But that's how you decide whether a decision is good or a decision is bad.
Yeah.
So then now we're going to talk about how those choices has impacted us. So for me, for example, I think doing good in school really opened up the doors. I really got a lot of new opportunities that maybe I wouldn't have gotten if I stayed in the same habits that I did before. For example, RFS has helped me out a lot. You know, I'm in the Seeds College program, which is helping me get into college, which is because I'm a good student. And I feel like those kind of programs make you so much more knowledgeable. And I feel like gives you a better opportunity to do well in the future. And I think if I hadn't had changed the choices I did in the past, like, you know, stayed procrastinating, you know, set those low standards for myself, and, you know, maybe I wouldn't have gotten those opportunities. And I'm so grateful that I did. And I think now, I feel like I've grown so much as a person, and I feel like it will set me up better for my future. How about you, Alvin?
So, you know how I said the sophomore year I started growing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I was doing good academically, and Coach Allen saw that in me, and he recommended me to AVID.
Shout out to Coach Allen.
Shout out to Coach Allen. And now, like, I've been getting help with my college and everything.
Right.
And I just see, like, seniors right now that haven't even started anything.
Right, exactly.
And I can't lie, I feel like I would have been one of them if I wasn't in AVID.
Right.
And
Shout
also,
out to AVID, that program. I forgot about AVID, but yeah, AVID has helped me out a lot too. Shout out Miss McGee. I love
Miss McGee, yes.
And Mr. Spirito. I love Mr. Spirito. Wait, when did you join AVID?
Junior year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
My
goodness.
second year.
Did I join junior? I don't know if I joined
I know
sophomore.
people had it since, like,
I know
What, middle
since like
school?
no
Elementary?
You okay? So like for me, I applied elementary. I got rejected. All right, let's not make fun of me now, but I
okay.
got rejected. Then coming into high school, I applied. I think my freshman year, or I think I applied my freshman year and then sophomore year, I got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see that development, like, you know, like I just got, you know,
It helps.
exactly.
It really helps.
And like, how about let's not us? Like, how about, you know, kids in high school? For example, like the choices that create further opportunities. For example, you discover a love for a sport. You know,
Yeah.
what if in the future you become captain? Like, is those like effects that that chain reaction that really changes the person that who you are today?
Mm-hmm.
How about you? Do you have another example?
Low key, no.
I would say peer leader. Honestly, peer leader is a great
Leader?
opportunity.
Oh, yeah, it
Don't you
really
think?
is. Yes.
It really is. And like for my juniors applying, like make sure you apply because it's a really great program.
Really. And
Like,
you never know if
You
you get
literally never know.
it.
Like,
Never. I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I didn't even know. Like, you meet new people. Like, I didn't know Olvin like at all.
And now we're like,
No, we're not close. But like, at least
no, like,
No.
I hate you.
no, I'm kidding. But like for real, like you meet so many new people. Oh my god, I'm gonna bring this back to peer leader. But peer leader really like is such a wonderful program. Honestly,
It's just full of people, like,
random.
that are like, I know it's random, but like, you guys, like, are just like energized, like, all of you guys.
Yes.
You guys are down for
Yes.
anything.
Like, and it's like a family.
It
like
really
a
is,
family.
yeah.
Like, I think we all care for each other, and like we all got in time to like get to know each other in a different way that maybe honestly I feel like I would have never talked to you
Yeah.
if I wasn't in
No,
peer
you'd
leader.
probably talk to me. I wouldn't.
No, for real. But like
Yeah.
I feel like we wouldn't have talked. It's like Asia, probably not. Like I feel like I knew Asia. No.
Yeah.
Another person like Crystal.
No,
like,
I've never talked to Jade.
Jade?
Never talked.
Never?
Never.
But like obviously you know people who people are like when you go into
Yeah.
your leader, but there's also people who you don't know, and like you're forced to partner up with them.
Yeah.
And I think it's so unique, and I think the activities that we do really challenge the way we think, the people who we are, to be better people, and we hope to bring those lessons to the freshmen, to get out of those bad habits that they already are in, and to not make the same choices that maybe we did.
And also for the ones becoming freshmen next year.
Exactly. And then also hope that maybe they want to apply for peer leader, create
Yes.
that chain effect, you know? Maybe what we're doing to them will impact them in the future. I feel like that is so powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, and I want to go back to academic choices and long-term impact. So an example I'm thinking of, basically going back to the chain effects, is like, you know, when you consistently do your homework, study in class, it could lead to better grades.
Yes.
And then the opposite, skipping maybe small assignments can add up.
Oh, there was a time, I think it was last year or sophomore year,
Mm-hmm.
where like there were no more 50s. Like it was just straight up
Yes.
zero.
Oh my goodness.
Like
yes.
the littlest mess up would have you dragged all the way
I
down.
know, and I feel like that really but I feel like it really challenged us.
Yeah,
I think
to do better.
we still have zeros. Like when we were freshman year, you could put in 50s.
Zeros?
Yeah, you can still put in zeros. You see, he doesn't know because he's been turning in all his assignments.
Yes.
But yes, you can still put in zeros. But I feel like that really changes the school culture. Because, instead of telling students, all right, do the bare minimum, you get a 50, or just don't do it at all, you still get a 50, and you do one assignment, you get, you pass the class.
Yeah.
But I feel like now that you have zeros, it takes such a huge impact on your grade. And I feel like, but that motivates you to, do all your assignments.
Yeah, more effort.
Yeah, and I feel like that changes, the school culture. And be like, oh, I do bare minimum, I still pass. No, you actually have to put in the effort in order for you to pass the class. And it's not, I'm not saying it's not easy. No, I'm not saying it's not hard, but it's definitely capable. You're capable of doing it.
Doing it, yeah.
Doing it.
Everyone is.
Exactly. Can we talk about how our experiences with our freshmen have gone?
Our freshmen?
Yeah, our freshmen.
Okay.
And the choices that maybe we have made to them. Well, I feel like, okay, how did the first outreach go?
First outreach was really good.
It was really good.
I'm going to let you say this because you really had a big problem with these two girls.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to. But, at the beginning, I guess, they're yapping. They're yapping a lot.
Yeah.
But, okay, they're yapping. And then the second outreach, it just maybe didn't go that well. I'm going to be honest. It didn't go that well.
No.
I'm not sure what made because it was a Monday. Then the third outreach went better.
Yeah.
Would you say it went better?
Was really good. Yeah.
Why would you say that? Why do you think it went better?
Everybody was interacting again. And, when they were when you would ask a question, we're like, what was that?
Mm-hmm.
What was that? They didn't really do that.
Have we seen them change? Right now, freshmen?
Not really.
They change?
Not really.
In a way? I feel like they've gotten more involved, though.
Yeah, more involved, yeah.
More involved than the second outreach.
Yeah.
They've been... shout out to Israel.
Israel.
Oh, my God, Israel. Yes, Israel.
Caroline.
You're the GOAT,
Caroline.
bro. Yes.
Caroline.
Oh, yeah, Caroline, too. Yes, Caroline. All right, let's go back. So, yeah, the second outreach didn't go that well. Third outreach, it went okay. It went well. And I hope the fourth one is even better. I feel like from the point that we are now, we're about to head into our fourth outreach. We've really seen some growth and development than what we saw maybe second outreach, first outreach. What would you say?
So what we've seen from our freshmen is change of energy.
Right.
Because we saw how they were on our second outreach.
Effort.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now going into our fourth one, they're just focused. So I feel like they're getting used to
us being there, right? I remember the first outreach that we had. I'm not gonna mention, but one of my freshmen was like, "Oh, when are you gonna come back? When are you gonna come back?" And I'm like, "Oh, I think we're gonna come back in November or something." Oh, I'll make sure I do not come that day. Oh my God! And now in the third outreach, they're like, "Oh my God, when are you gonna come back? When are you gonna come back?"
Did she say that?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah?
I told you.
Okay.
She did say that. But now she's like, "Oh, when are you gonna come back?"
Yeah.
So I make sure you're there. And I hope now next time, the future outreach, maybe we can make an impact on maybe how they handle their assignments. Put in more effort in their assignments. And I think the activities that we're doing are really reflective on changing the choices that you're making now to be better in the future.
Be able to reach your goal.
Right. And do you have any advice, for, the listeners right now? Any freshmen, juniors, sophomores?
I would say don't rush into anything.
Right.
Don't, because also I'm also a part of a dental program. Let's say I would have never done that
right.
sophomore year.
Right.
Never.
When did you start?
Junior.
Junior?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Do you think that also impacted your character as well?
Definitely. Yeah. It just changed the way you see things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have a community there too?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. That's nice.
Really
so you just simple as programs, literally a class.
Yeah.
And you can create a family. Right. I think my advice would be be intentional with the choices that you're making. And also be intentional with the choices that you're making. I think just simple as that is so powerful because, the choices that you're making will affect you. Maybe not now, maybe not tomorrow, but it will affect you in the long run. And also another thing I have to say is seek help. You know, it's okay.
And also
it's not bad.
You have to make the things fun. You can't if you just there sitting on your phone, you're gonna be bored.
Literally, get off your phone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Interact.
Yeah.
Meet people. Meeting
people is literally so important. You don't know how that person is gonna affect you.
Yes.
Olvin here, I think you want to go into dentistry.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to him if I want my dentist. Like, I mean, I want my teeth clean or something. Like, and Owen's going to come to me for financial advice, right, Owen?
Yes.
Right. So, like, the people that you meet, you don't know when you're going to need them in the future, but you will. Okay. So let's, like, wrap up. Some of our key points is that, you know, the choices that we make, even small ones, shape who we are and will influence the path of our lives. All right. Another thing, we both shared, you know, personal stories about, I think you discussed about wrestling and, you know, AVID and, you know, how I think, what was his name again? Coach Allen, right? Coach Allen, you know, he impacted you. Now, you know, you're probably more ahead in college.
Yeah.
Also creating a family in the dentistry program that maybe you wouldn't have done freshman year and creating better choices. For me, you know, getting out of those bad habits that I had with procrastination and, you know, being more, like I said, intentional with the choices that I'm making because I know they're going to affect me in the future. We also discussed the butterfly effect, how small choices create a chain reaction that impact us, not only our lives, but also the lives around us.
Yes.
And we also discussed about peer leader, connecting it back, and emphasizing not our importance and our goal with the freshmen, but also how literally peer leader affected us, have changed us, and maybe helped us take advantage of the opportunities that are literally right in front of us. So do you have any takeaways for the viewers?
Number 1, every choice matters.
Be mindful of how your actions affect your future and those around you.
Reflect on past experiences to make intentional decisions.
And seek an audience. Seek help when needed. All right, I want to share a quick quote so you guys know the choices that we make define not just the life that we have, but the person we become. Take responsibility for them, learn from the past, and use that knowledge to shape your future. And I think that wraps up.
That's wrap it up.
Today's episode of Peer-to-Peer on Choices That Changed Us. Thank you for listening. This is your peer leader, Ashley.
And Olvin.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Peer-to-Peer. We hope our conversation has inspired you to explore your own path and embrace the leader within you. We invite you to share your experiences and join the conversation on our social media platforms. Follow us on Instagram at NBHS Peer Leadership. Don't forget to subscribe to Peer-to-Peer on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts so you never miss an episode. Please share Peer-to-Peer with someone who would also enjoy the show and get value. Peer-to-Peer is a member of the Zebra Podcast Network. Visit zebrapodcastnetwork.com for more information. This is Peer-to-Peer, where your story matters.